So thank you very much.
Thank you for you.
Janet, would you like to say something?
Yes.
Thank you. Waiting for you.
You can hear me?
Yes, we can.
Uh, mm, I'm prayerful.
Thank you.
I'm courageous.
Thank you.
I'm forgiving.
Thank you very much, Janet. So I'm so happy, and then everyone has to say something, and then I know that from next week we can see Flora keep going on and on. So we know that from next week we're gonna have over 50. And Iqbal say the last word said she's a warrior fighter. Yeah. So thank you very much. Over to you, Dr. Sylvia. We know that from next week we're gonna have over 50. And it looks like we keep hearing the Dr. Sylvia, looks like
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but we are hearing the sound back.
How is it now? I think I know what was happening. Yeah, how's it now?
Okay. Now it's okay.
All right, perfect. Sorry about that. I think I had the other there was interference.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Wow, that was amazing. Like Sarah was just saying, you want to finish, Sarah, then I'll take in. I believe by next week will be like hundreds, you know. And the thing is, like, your brain then automatically resets if anybody wants to put you down, because this is who you are. And the truth is, like, you believe. Faith is trusting or believing, you know. Faith comes by hearing, and as you keep hearing and hearing, for us it says, as by the word of God, which is everything about you that is good, which is everything about you that defines who you truly are. You are beautiful and wonderfully made. You are created for a unique purpose. You are blessed. You are amazing. You are intelligent. You are wise. I mean, all of those things are true. And I just want to say, you all ladies, you look phenomenal. You look so beautiful. I'm wishing you a wonderful and a glorious is it Wednesday? And I'm very sure we're going to have a wonderful time as we move on today. And I just want to thank you all so very much for taking the time. Let me just put this so you can highlight when I'm speaking. For taking the time to be here today. It really shows that you prioritize your personal development, you prioritize your growth, and you understand that you have a powerful message to share with the world. And the world needs to hear this message, whether they like it or not. That's why you are getting yourself ready. All right, because you understand the power you carry, you understand the benefit of your message, you know, and you don't want people to not get this benefit because you know that you are called to serve. You are given these gifts, these strengths, these blessings to be able to share with the world. And it would be a shame if you leave this earth without sharing that message. And I love how um, Flora said it so well using the ASDA acronym. Today we're gonna, which is achievements, trends, destinations, actions that you need to take. And she said it so well. I'm not gonna go back there, so we can move on. So today we actually said we should look at that, like Flora said, and think about what message, you know, linked to our passion, our greatest strengths, our calling, because we said that we are given certain strengths not by chance, not just to decorate ourselves, but for a unique purpose. It is tied to our purpose of living. And I give examples. So if you are here for the first time, just look at your body. There are different parts of your body, you know, and they are created and designed for unique purposes. That's why they are different. The eyes is not the same as the nose. The eyes is wired, you know, for a different purpose, which is that of seeing, apart from the fact that when you cry as well. But I just want to focus on the key purpose. And that also tells us we are multidimensional. You don't just have one purpose. You know, you can be called to, you know, encourage people in your neighborhood, but also the world. You can be called to be a listener, a teacher. We are so dynamic. We are creators. We are created in the image of our Creator. So we have the ability and potential to create the things that did not exist. So don't just limit yourself to one thing that I've said here, that you have a unique purpose. Remember again, you are multidimensional. You can do a lot of things. So I want us to look at that as that, okay? Always remember. And this is to remind you, you have come from somewhere. You have achieved something in your life. Even being here today, waking up today, I'm not sure how many of us think it's cold out there. I don't like the cold. I've told Sarah we have to get the office heated for 1-2 days continuously before I get there on Friday. I don't do well when it's cold. I don't thrive in cold places. So I'm sure you all know it's very cold out there. Am I right?
Yes,
We
yes.
still got up, no matter how you felt. I'm sure some of us wanted to stay in bed. How
Yes.
many of us feel like that in the mornings? It's like the sleep is sweeter early in the morning when you have to wake up than any time, no matter how long you have slept. But we know that there's a purpose why we have to be up today. There's a greater calling. We need to get out of that bed. For some of you, you have to be here right now. You would have loved to stay in your bed and keep sleeping. You conquer that desire because you are determined, because you are vision driven, you are purpose driven. You wanted to be here and learn so you can express yourself better. You got up no matter how you felt. And how many of us have realized, and I really want to put this in your mind so you hear it often, and when you start speaking you don't use these words, okay? There are some certain things that honestly with everyone I work with, in fact Sarah doesn't use that anymore as well, and we don't use that. She tells people as well. Destiny is the chief reminder. We don't use the word try. Try simply means nothing. Try simply is a way words that we use to justify why we are where we are. Or I tried. For someone, trying may be, oh, I just sat in bed today. I'd never woke up in the past. For another person that's never stepped out, trying may be, oh, I managed to look out of the window. And your brain is confused. What information? Our brain is designed in such a powerful way to execute what we want it to do. If we don't give it clear, distinct information, it cannot help us. We make it more, confused, and then we wonder why we are confused. We lack clarity. If you give your mind something, God created us, our mind is created in a way that it has the ability to amplify. So give it a clear instruction. Go run, it amplifies it. If you're training, when I use try now, I want you to test this, okay? I want you to test it. Test this if you're doing any type of activities, workout. Don't just say, I will go as long as I can. Believe me, by 3, the time you feel tired, you will stop because your brain has no clear instruction. Give it a number. I'm going to go to 10. You will be amazed. And then immediately after 10, it's like your whole body collapses. Your mind will do everything to keep you going, to push, to amplify. When you give it a clear direction, what you want, it amplifies it. And I think it was designed that way so we don't have to struggle. We don't have to work so hard. All we need to do is speak forth a word, give it an instruction, and then it amplifies. So the work is easier as long as we flow in alignment with our purpose and our Creator's God's ultimate will for our lives. So please, please avoid using things like try. It makes it, like I said, think about it. When you say try, what does that really mean? Have you gone to the gym today? Do you want to start exercising? I will try. It means nothing. If you tell your mind, I'm going to exercise today just for 5 minutes, it's okay. Just call the names. Words are powerful. Words are life or death. Trying means nothing. Trying is no word. Just tell your mind, I'm going to exercise only for 5 minutes. When you stop, say, I have stopped. I'm having a rest. Your mind understands and enables you. It attracts things in nature that will make you rest. Right now, I have stopped. Right now, I'm resting. And when you're walking again, I'm walking. Another thing a lot of people use these days, please, if you've heard this so much, raise your hands or share with me. I feel. You can't come and talk to me and want to transform my life based on your feelings. Feelings are subjective. Feelings are not truth. Feelings depend a lot on where you're coming from, what you're going through in your life right now, and the type of person that you are. That might not necessarily link to the truth about who you are that God says you are. So feelings are volatile. When we use our feelings, the primitive brain is in play. You don't want to come and talk to me about the primitive brain when you're talking to intelligent people, when they can use their conscious brain and think. You want to share truths. You want to share principles. It's not even my opinions. Avoid opinions. So these are some things I'm just giving you now. Leave try off your vocabulary. Leave opinions off your vocabulary. Leave feelings. It gives you a sense of authority. You know, when you step in and say, for example, you know, people are waiting for the doctor and they believe that doctor will step in, they will be cured. You step in with authority. I am doctor this, that, I'm the surgeon that's going to do that. You give some sort of calm and trust in that person. That person is able to believe you. And you are also able, it says, whatever you believe in, when you actually believe in it, whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, you can achieve it. It's only a matter of time and getting the right people, you know, keep going and not quitting. So if you want to go speak to someone, you know, when you have authority, someone once said this, you know, Dr. Sylvia, I mean, I read a lot and I'll tell you, read a lot as well. Do you know that you speak so much with so much confidence that even if you're saying something that's not true, I will believe you? How many of you can say that about me? Honestly, someone said you speak with so much conviction that even if it's not the truth, I guarantee I'll believe you. How many of us, if you've seen me speak, because you present yourself with some authority. I'm not sure if some of you knew Jesus. When he stepped in somewhere, wanted to do something, he didn't start buying in debt. I am the life. I am the truth. I am the resurrection. It's that power. When the light steps in here, the light doesn't bother whether darkness has existed here for 50 years. I am the light. I take over. Where I step, you need to have the people can feel your presence. Okay, this is now feeling because it's objective. People can experience your presence. It is so when you step in, you know, like there's some people when they speak, or even when you step in, the way you step into a place, the confidence. It's not how you are dressed. People are like, wow. It's like people give you attention. You start speaking. It's the way you present. You start hearing people, you don't realize it, and unconsciously, everything you're saying is opinion. I feel, avoid this, my 2 cents. It came up so much during the lockdown. I just want to add my 2 cents. 2 cents? I'm not here to listen to a talk for 2 cents. My time is worth more than gold and diamond. If you're talking to people who are really high up there, you need to have that confidence. What you're sharing is not 2 cents. You're already making me, without even knowing, thinking that what you're giving me is cheap stuff. You're coming to share worth, value with me. You cannot put a price on the value you are sharing. Whether people will come into a session, maybe coaching with you, they pay you 100, that's not a value. Because guess what? It transforms their life. We've worked with people for how much money they paid. It went beyond. It's not that money. It transformed their life, transformed their family, transformed an entire generation. I've got someone at the door. I will pause now and I just give you time to reflect. Write down the words you don't have to use. Think of other ones and please go on. Sarah, let me just go. Someone is on the door. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm here. I was also translating at the same time. I don't know. I've heard Dr. Sylvia saying, do we need to write something before she left? Flora, Janet, what did Dr. Sylvia say at the end?
She said we think about what she has said and any other words that we might not want to use in a conversation.
Okay, so as it looks like she said, do we have to write it down?
Not really, but we
Because
can
I know
discuss. Yeah.
Janet, do you want to say something? Okay, or do you have any comment about, do you want to comment or say something, everyone, so about what Dr. Sylvia just has said now? do you have something to add, or what did you get from this? So anyone want to say something?
Yes, she has told us the three words that we should avoid completely when we are using in a conversation. And she said we should avoid using the word try, I
Right.
try, I feel, my opinion, we should avoid at all costs. I say at all costs because it devalues the message that I am passing over, and it might make people not to have lose confidence in me. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the way Dr. Sylvia always put that, and because I would said we use, because now we keep learning. Dr. Sylvia's there, and it's about your message, it's not about any other person message, and then just you need to have confidence and the way you would turn up out there, and then people will see what is coming to you. It's not about going to if you read most of Dr. Sylvia's book, there's no like the difficult word that is there, and everyone, even English people, while we are doing with them, they were very happy because it's not about the difficult word, but about the understanding what is in there, and it's transforming people's life. So thank you. Over to you, Dr. Sylvia.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. That was amazing. And thank you all for also sharing. I got the feedback when I think Flora was just sharing as well. And I think that was Janet. Yeah. So again, these are just some things that we should avoid. You have to know that if you're going to speak somewhere, they're inviting you because they believe your message is worthy. They believe you've got value to share. They believe, even if it's in your workplace, you are called to do a presentation. They believe you can deliver that. And they believe there will be something that each one of them would learn from you. You have to step in with ultimate confidence. When you have confidence in yourself, it bets confidence in the others. Because if you trust yourself, then you're telling me you can trust me. Imagine you don't trust yourself. How can I trust you? When you yourself delivering a message and you see when people are actually, I don't know if you've ever been somewhere, let's just share. And someone has come to talk and you've just picked up, they were shivering, they were just shaking. How did it affect the message they delivered? Have you ever encountered something like that?
Yes.
Sarah, you want to share?
Yeah, we were somewhere, and I don't know, the lady, she's a lecturer at the university, but I don't know how does she do it, maybe at the university. But we had a meeting. She was the one leading the meeting, but we couldn't get what the message, because the way she was just shivering, and then we couldn't get that until someone else has to go and then explain that better. So thank you.
I love that. I love they couldn't get the message and she was shivering. And you, the messenger at that point, you become a distraction. You take
Yes.
people away from the message because they are all focused on you. Did you realize that? We've
Yes.
had it like that I was invited somewhere and someone was speaking. Honestly, it was like we all were now showing compassion on the person. And if you ask me what she delivered, because we, oh, come on, you can do it, you can do it, keep going. And the whole thing, you could see she was shivering, she was way, and the message lost the weight in it, the power in it, because this person does not even believe in themselves. What do you want me? How do you want me to believe in what you are sharing to me? And completely, she took the attention of the message, and everyone was on her. And so what they were saying became amplified, her inability to deliver, her inability to speak. And unfortunately, most people will leave there forgetting the key message because you have stepped in. Even if you are such a great person, great messengers, the focus is not still on them. I don't want to say if you're super confident and you are showing off, you're going to take the message off you as well. Even if it's in an overconfident way, your message is the key. And you see, great speakers who know they are called for a purpose are super humble. It's not about them. They are vessels used to transform that message. The message is more important than the messenger, than I bring it, or the vessel through which the message is delivered. If you're coming here, we showed the example last time. You want to take water, you need water. It doesn't matter whether I bring it in a bottle, I bring it in a cup, I bring it in a flask. What you want is water with all the benefits that water give you. It's not my external who brings it to you, what cup is delivered in. If you want apple juice, it's the nutrients that you want in that. So I want you all to always remember, as much as you can take away, from the message, because you become the focus, then unfortunately you can't really deliver your message and impact the world. So please, please train yourself each time you want to say that now, because I know when you speak something, honestly, it goes down in your subconscious without even thinking. When you start saying, I have to do away with the word try, as you start speaking it, I want you to picture my face. I'm telling you, don't use try. Come on, say, I can do it. I can do that. And honestly, even now when I'm teaching and I want to use try to like teach someone about that, if my daughter Destiny is around, she said, Mommy, you can't say try. I'm like, sweetheart, I know, I'm just teaching them now. So they should, she is so much, because I've taught them that as well. And it's amazing. Even myself, unconsciously, I'm just reminded, I've done it for so long now that try is absolutely not in my vocabulary. And feelings. I was asking how many of us in today's world have been hearing people, everything is flowers, hands up. I feel. How many of us? Honestly, and even it's like unconsciously, they want you to. So you're not, when you're emotional, you see, they always say women are so emotional and they use it as a weakness. Okay. So they're just saying, and you're always feeling, your feelings trump reasoning. In a real world, as a leader, you want to reason. You want to make sure that what you are delivering is what you are called to deliver. I want to be able to reason that I've been called to go give water to this child and not alcohol, and make that decision. It doesn't have to be how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling so low today, it will affect me. If you've gone and you've drunk and you're feeling, it will affect you. So you want to make sure. And that's why it's good for us to practice some really healthy habits as well. Think about someone who is drunk to come deliver a message. The person has absolutely no consciousness. Think about it. Imagine a drunk person delivering a message to you. How would that message be?
Wrong message.
What's that?
To be a wrong message.
And opposite haphazardly, isn't it? I don't even remember. It will be like chaotic, no direction, like you said, wrong, honestly, because completely the conscious mind is absolutely out of reach. Is the emotional, is this, that is in control. That's just what happens when you are actually relying on your feelings. And that's when you become fearful, then you stop, you panic, because it's your feelings, it's stopping you. But when you are conscious, you say, it doesn't matter how I feel. This is so important. It's about saving a life. So you override your feelings. I'm delivering this because it's truth, it's important. These children are being intoxicated. They're giving them drugs that are killing them. They're giving them alcohol. They're doing that. I will stand for the truth. You want to be fearful. You're like, Sylvia, you know what? You have to deliver this. It doesn't matter how you feel, because this will save a life. But when we are letting our feelings go, it's our feelings that will hijack us. In fact, the limbic system is our system that controls how we feel, the feelings and everything. When we have like something, we see something that's fearful, it's called the limbic system. Like we have the circulatory system that guides how our blood is circulated. How many of us have heard of the circulatory system, isn't it? We have the digestive system. Okay, so when I talk of limbic system, its role is to regulate emotions. But this system is designed, it is there to protect us, it's there to make us survive. So if there is something so dangerous, you don't have to say, I want to calculate how far that lion is from me or that snake before I run. So our limbic system is designed in such a way that it kicks in so quick. It's called the center, the regulatory center is called amygdala. Okay? It kicks in at 1,000 of a second. Imagine, let me do a second, 1 second, 2 seconds. Imagine before I do the second thing, divide that by 1,000. That's how quick your amygdala, because it's about survival. Before you think, you need to be alive before you can improve your life. And the goal for our emotional brain is survive. We were not born to merely survive. On the day you were born, you start surviving. When you discover your purpose, you start living and thriving. A survivor. So you survive that incident, you survive that situation, that danger. The life has to go on beyond survivor. And now you need to live to the fullest. So when we allow that emotional brain or emotions to take us, and that's why you see some people speaking, immediately they just freeze. I want you to understand, it says, knowledge bets confidence. Like if you understand something that is here to hijack you, okay, it hijacks your conscious brain. So it stops it, like a thief gets into your home, it hijacks you, the owner. Now it's like you are no longer the owner. It gives you command. Say this, say that. Do we see this? So your emotional brain hijacks your conscious brain. You can't think anymore, which is why it says sometimes if you're so angry, learn to count. What you're doing, you are releasing that hijack. You cannot count without consciousness. You cannot count without being conscious. So you are now letting go. You are no longer a hostage of that amygdala, of that center of your emotional brain. And that's why when you are confident, when you are in control, when you are speaking with authority, you can't freeze at the middle of a talk. You might have missed your line. I'm going to take it anyway. They don't know. No one knows how you prepare your message. Am I right? Only you know it. Only you know it. No one can know I've missed a line. I can go then just come back, just tell yourself, relax. I'm going to come back there. So you are consciously taking over. And you don't freeze, you don't become afraid. Maybe you turn around, you see that person is having a problems, sleeping and just shaking their head, and your emotional brain just tells you, oh, they don't like what I'm saying, and then you freeze. You just have to ignore them. Maybe they're going through a bad day. You can ask them, are you all right? And all that, or you just go on with your message. So let's avoid these things. But again, I want to tell you, it's not what we avoid, okay? Avoidance, knowing what we have to eliminate, helps us to streamline. So we have very few choices to make. But your life purpose is never by elimination. We cannot define the eyes by saying all what the eyes cannot do, for example. If I ask you what part of the body cannot speak, what would you say? There are so many parts, right? You could still say the eyes. What part of the body cannot hear?
Your mom.
Your head. There are so many. What part of the body we are eliminating? But have you been able to confidently tell me the purpose of any part of the body by eliminating things that parts of your body cannot do? Have you been? And it's that purpose that will make us understand our identity, our greatest strengths, and give us confidence. So even though I'm telling you to do away with these things, what is more important are the things that you have to do, which I'll come up now. And the truth, honestly, when you start doing the things you have to do, you're a woman of action, you're taking action, you're confident, you're this. Those things that you are not supposed to do will automatically stay behind. It's like what you feed will grow naturally. What you don't feed and ignore will die a natural death. You don't even need to pay attention. So my goal, to empower, transform your mindset to become the best transformational, inspirational speaker is really showing you what you have to do. We are going back to the ask that. I will pause if you want to ask me any question. Then we're going to continue because we'll be going to a real practical step now. How we're going to prepare a brief message. We're going to go into groups and we're going to come back here and present. Any questions so far, please? Remember again, what you're going to do. I want you to do a message that you love. So there is no difficulties here. I'm not giving you a message. By now, as we have been going on, and I want you to truly understand who you are, your identity, which will eventually help you understand your life purpose, the things you are called to do, the things you do with great ease, your natural strengths, the strengths that you have. Some of them you've developed them because you have learned, your passion, the things that make you, set you on fire, that you are passionate about, that when you do it doesn't seem like work, because of course passion is energy, passion is fuel, passion is life. So it subsidizes the lack of energy that you have when you have passion for something. So imagine like you have your car, you have petrol in the tank. The car doesn't struggle to drive. Am I right? It's not the wheel. You don't have to push it. If the fuel suddenly finishes, what happens? For that car to move, someone has to push it from the external. Am I right? The car cannot move anymore. How long was a car designed to be pushed from the external? People will get tired after a while and they will abandon that car. If you are not in the things you are called, you are passionate, God puts passion in us to give us an identification. I always say passion is the force that attracts you towards your calling, towards your purpose, so that it becomes effortless. The fear driving a car becomes effortless. The driver is not pushing the car. The driver is not finding it difficult because the fear is providing what the engine needs so it can move. Passion is providing you that extra force to keep going. In fact, a lot of people say sometimes when I'm talking, I'll talk and I'm like, okay, in 5 minutes, I'm going to stop. By the time I realize I'm talking for the next 20 minutes, the next one, you don't even realize when you're so passionate. Am I right? So that's what it does. Please find your passion. You can think about even simple games that you are so passionate about. You don't realize you're hungry. Passion is fuel. We eat because we need fuel for our body. The food I eat, whether it's bread, whatever I eat, fish, that fish doesn't literally come in my body and give me energy. It's broken down. What my body needs is to take energy, ATP, from all the food. It breaks it down until it saps the energy from it that is stored there. So if your body can have energy from any other source, it will do the same job. But of course, we're not meant to stay without eating for like forever. All right. The body needs to be nurtured. So you can see when you're passionate about something, am I right? You don't even realize it's lunchtime. You don't even realize it's time for lunch because it's like your energy. You're not tired, you have fuel, you have the drive. Whether they pay you or not, you do that thing, you love it, you enjoy it. And if you start your public speaking in this way, believe me, it will be incredible. It will be incredible. And the more you do it, the more you become confident. The more you sit down and you praise yourself, well done, I did an amazing job. And then you just repeat it, improve where you want to improve. So follow these things. We're going to go now. Choose your message. Each person will have how many minutes, Sarah? 5 minutes to present. Each person will have 5 minutes to present. Okay, I think that is perfect. We're going to have to, perfect. Each person will have 5 minutes. If you want to talk for less than 5 minutes, that's okay. But each person needs to have ideally 5 minutes to talk. Sorry, my camera, Perfect. Any question before we go to the breakout rooms, please? Any question? Choose what you're going to talk to us about. Remember, nobody knows this better than you. Remember, this is your message. It may be your story. It may be your journey. Don't allow anybody, neither myself, sitting here because I'm teaching you, to think that, don't allow yourself to think that anyone, not even me, knows that message better than you. Absolutely. You have authority. If it's your journey, if it's your passion, if it's your purpose, only you and your creator knows it better. No one can know it better like you. So you want to have that confidence and have authority. And then go prepare the message. Start with maybe you want to share your achievements. You want to look at the greatest strength. So you use that strength when you are delivering this. You use your achievements to remind you of the things you are capable of when you are delivering this message. And ultimately, what do you want us to get out of here? What's the final destination? What's the goal of this message? What do you want to leave in the heart of everyone who has listened to you after this? And then obviously, you're going to just come and deliver that. You take action, you deliver, action, deliver until the end. Perfect. If we don't have any questions, we're going to go to the breakout rooms right now. Should I do the breakout room, Sarah, or are you going to do it?
You can do it, Doctor, please.
Okay. Anyone who cannot talk, please let me know. Anybody has questions for me? Anybody before we go? Is everyone clear what we have to do?
Pardon?
Is everybody clear? Have we understood
clear.
what we have to do?
Doctor, please, I want just to ask a question. Would you like us would you like us to say it or would you like us to write it down?
Because we are starting, if you have your points, it will help you. Okay, if you have your points, I don't just want you to just dive there. It's good to have your points. If you're starting public speaking, get something to ground you. All right. Yes. I have been doing this for so long. I know this stuff. So for me, I don't need points to ground me, but write your points right? Well, you know what? We can stay here because we don't need to speak. We need to prepare our message. If you prefer, we are just preparing our message. How long do we need to prepare our message?
5 minutes, because today we are putting the point, and then maybe after these 5 minutes, the time we are preparing, and we can go on our rooms now to speak to one
No,
to
we'll do
another.
it to everybody. We'll do it in front of everybody,
I
Sarah.
do want her to do the
Yeah,
it's
yeah. I
okay.
want to hear everybody. So maybe we'll
Okay.
have three minutes each to start off. Yeah, perfect. So we have 5 minutes to prepare your message. Prepare your message. Remember, you are the expert in this field, and I want to
Yeah.
see that confidence. You know your stuff. Use acronyms. Remember, acronyms. For example, if you want to talk about, can somebody just give me an example, Sarah? Anything that you want to talk about, it might not be now. Give me an example. Let's build an acronym. Perfect, Sarah.
Open orphanage, or helping orphan people,
Okay,
or disadvantaged people in general. Yeah.
okay. Let me just think of. Perfect. So if we just start, first of all, just greetings, okay? Greetings, and then you just want to always greet. Introduction, you just introduce yourself, okay?
Yeah.
Greetings, introduction. Let me give you, like, guidance. Greetings, introduction, and then your message. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll come to Sarah's one. So that's already Jim, G-I-M. Greetings, introduction, message, G-I-M.
Yes.
Greetings, introduction, message. And then you want to end with benefits.
Okay.
What's the benefit of that message? Jimba, benefits and action, call to action. So just think about it, these 5 points, whatever message you are preparing. So like for Sarah, Sarah will give greetings. Hi, everyone. Here is Sarah. That's introduction. This, that. I want you, on the thing you want to talk about, just introduce something about yourself that shows us you're gifted in that area. You've got strength in that area, or you've achieved something. It gives us credibility in you, in your introduction. So it's just greetings, briefly, introduction. Okay, M. What's M
Message.
again?
Message.
Message. For Sarah is orphanage, is the orphans. She wants to support the orphans, this orphanage. Of course, in that message, how you want to support them, you're going to put all of that there, this, that, and then what will be the benefits and
Yeah,
the actions you're going to take.
action.
Then you just final. Just want to thank people.
That's amazing, doctor. It gives really, even though you are not writing what you're gonna say, but at least from this, you know what to say.
Superb, superb. So what acronym do we have?
We have GIMBA.
Yeah, let's say it. I'll say it's easier. Jimba. We don't only want to spell it. Say something
Oh,
that you can just say it
Jimba.
like
Oh, thank
ASDA.
you.
We don't want to
Sorry.
just say ASDA. Do you understand? So if you
Okay.
know ASDA, it clicks like Flora was saying. You just
Yeah.
think maybe it's the gym. You're going to the, even though the gym is GY, Jimba. You just do things. If you can spell them, fine. There'll be some acronyms. Like I said, you'll not be able to spell because they are two consonants. Don't worry. Just do it in a way. SP, like I told you about one of my talks, SP Fatla. So that I
Yeah.
just know what I have to do. So it's about Jimba. Then when you give your specific one, I can help you how you can build your message based on your specific one. Great. We've got 4 minutes. Okay, so that we'll be online. Are we ready now? Can you all hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear.
All right. Are we ready or we are still preparing?
Still preparing.
Okay, that's perfect. I won't put you under pressure. Once the first person is done, we will start, okay? So we can keep to time, and then the others can still prepare their message and improve. And we want everybody to be able to give feedback. We want you to be able to give feedback, okay? Oh, Francis, sorry, Francis, I think you've just joined now. You might be wondering, what are we doing? We are just preparing our messages, okay? We are preparing a message based on our strengths, based on our passions, based on what we would love to share with people, our community, our friends, our loved ones, to improve their life in an area or to, I don't know, whatever it is. We are preparing that message now, okay? And then everybody will be able to share that message. So if you want to just think, and we said just to guide you, when you want to share your message, you use the word Jimba, Gimba. You just greet, and then I for introduction, introduce yourself. Who am I? I'm Francis. And then you share your message. What message do you want to share with us? What topic do you want to discuss with us? And then B, what are the benefits of this? Why should I accept or, look for you or believe what you are saying? And then the actions that you are telling whoever is listening to this message you're going to take, or even yourself to follow up, and all of that, which is just you presenting your message. Is that okay, Francis? Perfect. So just think of things that you are highly gifted at. We are just thinking now you can be the last to share your message. And remember, you are the authority in this field. It is your message. It may be your story. It may be your journey. You've gone through some challenges you want to share with us to give hope to those who go through similar challenges in life. And then, of course, the benefits, which will be linked definitely with the actions, because we want to share practical tools. You don't want to come just share theory with people. When a great speakers leave the audience, wanting more, and leave the audience with concrete things to go change their lives, to go apply in their lives. The A can be for action, application, what they have to do, and all that. Anybody who is ready, please jump on board. We give 5 minutes. If you are ready, and please, everyone will kindly give feedback, okay? We're not going to destroy anyone here. Give positive. Be honest, okay? Honest, but you must at least put some positive before the negative if there are any negatives, all right? How the person can improve. But don't just give negative, negative, negative. No, we want to first at least share the positives. So who is going to start? Anyone ready? Anyone ready? Sarah, it looks like you and Iqbal, you are muted. We can't hear you. I
Yeah,
can
we
see
are
Iqbal.
muted because Iqbal, she speaks more French, so I have to
thought
go
so.
in detail.
All
So
right.
that is why most of the time you see me putting my video off for me to explain more to
That's
her.
perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah. And is it anyone ready to start?
Okay. Me? Who is going to start? And also in your own message. Yeah. Maybe you have to deliver 5 reasons to become healthy, 5 ways to be confident. Do your best to put your own message in an acronym. So it reminds you, you keep the points in your head as well. Maybe your message is how you're going to open an orphanage. Well, 5, so put it in an acronym. Okay, so inside the acronym I've given you, which is just to guide you the structure of your message. Greetings, introduction, and often depending on the time, if you don't have much time, you don't want to spend a lot of time introducing yourself, you just have to be brave and you focus on your message. Who is ready? We don't have much time. I want everybody to be able to speak, to say, so we can actually.
Okay, I'll start.
And if you're okay, we record it so you can watch it later and see how you can improve yourself. Is that okay with all of you? If you don't want, we'll stop the recording. What do you say?
That's fine.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, Francis gonna listen. Amazing, Francis. Thank you. Thanks for being there. You'll still learn a lot. Flora, did you say you were ready, darling?
Are you recording?
Yeah, we are.
Thank you. Because here they're asking me to ask you. Yeah, thank you.
Well, I'm not really recording. I'm streaming live directly, so I hope we'll be able to have access. I'm just streaming live. Did you record? You can still
No,
record
they're
if you want.
asking me to ask you first. Ask the host.
Are you not the host?
No.
Let me make you co-host. Perfect.
Thank you. Yeah.
Who is gonna start? Come on, we don't have much time. I know you all
Flora.
gonna smash it.
Okay, I'm going to start.
Awesome.
Good afternoon. My name is Flora Durango, and I come from Liverpool. I'm a Christian, and I love the Lord. Today, I want to introduce to you about a ladies' conference, which is going to be hosted in Liverpool at Echo Arena, and it is called Braveheart Ladies Conference, which involves ladies from all Christian backgrounds meeting together and having a wonderful fellowship together. The main theme of the conference is for the ladies to come together with a main title of a royal reset, a place where we will all come and hear wonderful speakers who are going to share with us a message of hope and a message of a wonderful revelation of whom we are as children of God and as ladies, so that we can be able to stand forth in confidence as we believe in our God and be able to possess that which God has for us in the current generation. The conference is going to be held on Friday, 22nd of May, 2026. It starts from 7 o'clock up to 9 o'clock on the first day. And the second day, it's a full day, Saturday, 23rd of May, 2026. And the doors are open from 8 o'clock and it ends at 8 o'clock in the evening. We've got an early bird ticket for the ladies who want to come, and the charges are 70 to 75 pounds per person. And it's a payment plan which can be able to pay in almost 3 months to make it easier for everybody who wants to come and attend. It is a quite good conference if you can be able to make to come. You meet other ladies in a Christian environment. You can have different prayer topics shared together with you, and you can be able to sit in a powerful worship environment and just feel fed, nurtured, loved, and blessed. So, whoever wants to come, the tickets are on their website. And if you want any further information, you can get in touch with me. And it's being hosted by Liverpool One Church, of which I am part of the member. Thank you so much for listening to me.
That was amazing. That was amazing. Feedback? Feedback? How was it? Sarah, you're muted.
Yeah. Okay.
Feedback?
It is amazing, and the feedback is she's so confident. Yeah, while he's speaking, and the message is very clear and understanding. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I second that. Very, very clear, very confident, and I loved her. Did you realize most of the time she was looking at us? Of course, she will go to get her notes, which is okay. Like I said, we do PowerPoints, we do presentations, you have your little stuff, but she's not fixed there. She was talking most of the time and looking at us. And she'll go back, come back. I'm very clear, the benefits, what it's all about. Thank you so very much. Thank you. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Alors,
Who is next?
bonjour,
Iqbal.
je m'appelle Iqbal. Je suis marocain. Je vis à l'instant à Liverpool. Mon travail, c'est accompagnant des enfants.
1 minute. It's okay. Do you want me to go straight away?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
Iqbal from Morocco.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah,
she
yeah.
loves to accompany children. Sarah, you go
Yeah,
ahead with the
yeah. Thank
translation.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ok, bonjour, je m'appelle Iqbal.
No, that's fine. We've already done that
No,
part. Go
it's
on,
okay.
go on.
Mon job, c'est accompagnant des enfants qui sont trisomiques, qui ont des retards mentaux.
Yeah.
Et à travers de ça, c'est mon job. Mon job, je le fais intégrer dans ce qu'on dirait avec le monde et tout. Et avec ça, grâce à ça, à ce travail, je me découvre que je me sens pleinement invisible. euh, et, et je me retrouve moi-même. Quand je fais ça, je me retrouve moi-même. Et en fait, avec ces gens-là, si tu as réussi de faire t'aimer et faire confiance à toi-même, il prend avec toi tout et tu réussis à leur prendre comment est intégré. C'est ça.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah. So my job or my message is I like to work with disabled children or autists, and it's a job that I'm passionate. So these children, they cannot I cannot use the word love. So they cannot attach to you if they don't know you, if they don't
Trust you.
pardon, if
They
they
don't
don't
trust
trust
you.
you. Yeah. So I work with so many people around, but with these children, I take them like my own, and I love them. And my message is, if also you would like to work in the area like that, and then you have to have, like she said that before, so you need to have patience. And then because in where I live in that area, it's really, people don't choose that job, but me, I love and I feel it. So I love to work in that area. Thank you.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
Let's give her a hand of applause. That was amazing. That was amazing. Yeah. Again, feedback.
Do you want just me to give feedback? Anyone could give feedback. The feedback. Janet, Flora, Francis, would you like to give the feedback?
Yeah, from your interpretation, the
Yeah.
message has come very clear, because she's she's letting us know the challenges that you are likely to face with those children, and therefore she's actually giving us some solutions which we need to use when you are dealing with those children, yeah, so that you can be able to help them and adapt to them, and then they can be able to love you and attach you and believe in you. And she's welcoming us to work in that sector if we want to.
Thank you very much. Ils ont aimé, le message était clair, donc ils ont... Thank you. So Janet, over to you. Dr. Silva is still there, so now it's your turn.
Yeah, me, I'm just delivering message to the orphanage, like to the kids, the orphan, yeah.
We are listening.
Hello, kids. My name is Janet from Crew. I'm here to spend quality times with you. I want you to know that as much as you are special, you are talented, you are valued, you are loved. I'm happy to be with you here today, and I'm excited to be with you today. I would like you guys to play games and laugh together to make a memorable day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Unmute yourself, doctor.
Oh, sorry about that. I said that was amazing. That was beautiful. Thank
Mm.
you. Thank you. Igba, I mean, all of you are amazing. I didn't give feedback for Igba. Sorry about that. I think a call came in. So I had to, yeah. You were amazing, Igba. Very clear, inspirational. In fact, you make those who normally do this job, if I were one of them, not because they love it, to want to love the job. Yeah, and then this was amazing, Janet. That was beautiful. Again, I think when we forget that child in us to play, so I think you are our next greatest inspirational speaker who will make us to be happy again.
Yeah.
Play, do games and all that. And I think maybe on Friday, you're coming on Friday, right, Janet?
This Friday.
Yeah, for the Wellbeing Symposium.
Oh,
Sarah, Janet
yeah.
doesn't know.
I thought she was here last week. Did you?
Come in.
She left
No, but we have to
early.
share to them, isn't it? If we have
Yeah, is
their
it on the
numbers.
group? Is
No, I
there?
mean even like I'll get your I'll just share a number. On Friday, we have the Holistic Wellbeing Symposium from 11 to 3. Please do come. It will
3.
be amazing. Eating, drinking, sharing to improve our mental, emotional, physical health and well-being, singing, dancing, and lots of delicious meals and drinks.
Okay.
All right. It will be there
Yes.
at the office. Please do come at 116 Linaka Road. Sarah, can you just put the address here or we can share again with each one?
Yeah, I'll share and then I'll share on the group. Yeah.
Yeah. Lauren, you told Lauren about it, right?
Lauren said that she already has an invitation to 2 places. That is where
Okay.
she can.
Okay. Yeah, so that, anybody wants to give feedback? That was amazing.
Tu veux dire comment c'était pour
Anybody wants to give feedback
il a dit tu as
to
aimé?
Janet?
Comment?
Okay, I've given feedback to Janet. That's fine, Janet. Keep doing the wonderful work you're doing. And next time we're gonna do longer presentations, bit by bit. And I want us, yeah, who is the next?
Janet is amazing. It was really, really clear.
And I love it too because it was natural. You could see she also had a smile on her face, right? You can tell when you do something because you love it, you do. And even in all of you, you could see the passion what you were sharing, which is so important. Some people speak, but there is no life to it
Yeah.
because they are just speaking what they have read, not because they necessarily believe or they are applying it in their lives. Awesome. Who is next?
Next is me.
Perfect.
Yeah. What can I say? Hello, my name is Sarah Boye. I'm from Congo. So, and my message today is about helping disadvantaged people because where I came from, I've seen how people are suffering, how children are sleeping at the big market, outside on the street. So it was something that I was not happy about it. So I would like really to help them. And how am I going to do it? It's about organizing places for them, and it's already started. And there are people there who are going to visit them, and most of them they have some places to sleep, even though they cannot get all of them at the same time. But at the meantime, they have place. Some of them has a place to stay, and these children are happy now because they have a place to stay. And then we are going further to open like a place for them to learn a skills where it can get them further. They can do it. They can have like some people, some kids accepted to do the hairdressing, which it doesn't ask us a lot of things to do. There are teachers who can go there to teach them for now. And I'm so happy because that's the action that we have took. And thank you very much for listening.
Wow. Wow. That was amazing. That was amazing. Sarah, amazing. Thank you. And please, again, remind us with talks like this. I want you to always end for those who want to help. Yeah, because you never know who is in the crowd. This is how you can help your project. It's so
Thank you.
good because it's a selfless project and all that. Even for other things, it's always good. Like Flora ended with, if you want to get the ticket, if there's
Yes.
something, yeah, I think. And remember again, we will surely do something this year. Please just remind me later with Little Angels Foundation. Maybe send something to them, and that would be amazing. Perfect. And if you see what Sarah just did here, maybe it's the last, but I'm sure we all did that. We'll now go into your message. Now I just gave you like to introduce yourself, and I just said message. I did not give you breakdown on your message. But what she did, she had like a background information. Why is she doing this? She told us clearly. Growing up, she saw this, the poverty, the disadvantage, children lacking. If I'm talking about women empowerment, I want to always give a brief overview. Not everybody is aware, and it touches the heart of people that, wow, you're creating awareness as well. People who were once ignorant about a problem are now aware because of your message. And you begin to stare within them. Oh my goodness, I didn't know this was existing. She gave us that background, what she saw growing up, what is happening, the narrative, and then now she comes what she's going to do. And then I love it because she also put what they have already done. Of course, there are some projects. And the truth is, you'll be talking sometimes you need to raise funds. You need people to attend events and all that. You want to always highlight you've done something. Even if it's using your own skill for free. People love to support when there is momentum. When they see you are taking action, you're not just waiting for people to come and run with your dream. What have you already done? With the little you have. It can just be even your time that maybe you people have agreed, you people are doing the coaching, you people are the ones training. Amongst you, there is someone who knows how to sew, there is someone who knows how to do hair. That's still great. And then now the person listening will understand that, oh my goodness, there is just so much to do. And for me, I can help these people, and that's nothing. It doesn't cost me anything. I heard about this story. One, a pastor, an evangelist or so, he was preaching a message. He prepared the message. He had put the news out there. I think it was a powerful title. I read it in a book. It's been a long time now. I've actually forgotten the exact title. But I think this pastor now, he went out there, put there, I think it was what I would do with $1 million, something like that, to transform life. He's prepared so well. He was thinking millions will show up, or hundreds will show up to that event where he's talking. He arrived, waited, first hour, no one showed up. Second, third, finally someone showed up. I think 2 people showed up that day. 2. He had prepared. You can imagine it's taking him months to prepare this. He has prepared himself. What I would do with $1 million, like you said, he gave all the background, what was happening. It was disadvantaged boys. He had to open something for them as well to give them skills so they can use computer, taking advantage of the things that they can learn. So similar to what Sarah is saying, he had done it so well. But then you know what? He said, this is the message. Remember again, the message is more important than you or the people present. Don't go to a room because there is one person, you change the way you deliver your message. You don't know who that one person will be. You don't know the power they carry. The message is important. If that one came, maybe it was for that one person. You can talk to 1,000,000 people, but your message was destined for one person whose life was never the same again because they listened to you. He said he was going to deliver the message in exactly the same way. He was not going to change the way he would deliver the message. Guess what?
See you in half an hour.
Okay, thank you. Guess what? He delivered exactly the same way. The man left. He put his details there, said nothing to him. Left, the two of them, they left. And he just sat there. He said, is this truly from God? How come only 2 people? This, that. The next day, he got a phone call from the man's office. Listen to your presentation yesterday. You wanted, I think it was how many million? They will say, check, waiting for you in my office. This is the address. I strongly believe in you. You were saying you want people to partner with you. I don't need anything. I believe in you and I know that you make a difference. The way you deliver that message, I know you've got everything. I've got the check ready for you. When you are ready, come and pick up this check. And he's gone on. The school is, I've forgotten. I read it in a book and it's a long time. But he's built that school. He's not living today, but the legacy continues. There are lots of children left the street. 2 people came to that. One of them was the one who gave not even part of the money, everything he needed. So remember again, you cannot be intimidated, like we said at the beginning, by the people, whatever they have, their degrees. Oh dear, let me go. There's someone on the door, please.
It's okay. Yeah, by the time Dr. Sylvia's come in, I will just say the same story as Dr. Sylvia said. There is someone who wanted to deliver a message. He's a man of God, and God was telling him to do that. And then he started, it was just I think the first time he prepared and about everything. It was in the USA or somewhere else, if I can't remember, or I think it was Ukraine, something like that, that I heard the story. And a man of God, he's from Nigeria. So he prepared the message, and then it was just a homeless people, 1 or 2 they came. He was like, he was disappointed. What is happening, when especially when you prayed and the thing is, when God said people will come, we were expecting 1,000,000 people to come, but God knows there could come 1,000,000, no one of them can be repent or whatever. But when one person is repented, we know that that's what God wanted. But the man of God was not happy. He went, he continued to pray, come back, and it was just another homeless people keep coming into there. So, and when we sit, we are talking, it's different when things happening to you. At that time, God will know the kind of person you are. So the man of God, what is going on? And even though he was disappointed, he kept praying. And these homeless people went to get another homeless to come again. And the way they came with their clothes, what he noticed, he continued to preach. Now they are going back. He starts seeing them. They start now coming with the clean clothes. Even though I cannot remember all the message the way it was, and they start coming with cleaning clothes, and then at least he continued to preach. It was just those people, just the same way Dr. Sylvia said the story. So he continued. They said, they even give the name of the man of God. They said so many people know him. So they continue to come, and later on he sees another people came, and at the end of the church, they went to see him. So they were so happy where those people were coming from. One of them was a child who left home. In their house, they did so many things, the parents, so she didn't want to go back to the house. She was on the street. So she was the one who came to that place the first time. The pastor didn't know, and the lady didn't tell the pastors as well. And when they continue, the way the pastor was preaching, she went back home and they see the change in their house.
Wow.
And they can see the transformation. They say, no, we need to go there. So the pastor didn't know they were from the government and in Ukraine. They said it was at that time that church. And until now, they say that church, it was just people, the president or people who work in that government. It was them who was coming to the church. But if you will see the way they started, the pastor was so disappointed to say
Wow.
just homeless
Wow.
people will come in. Thank you.
Wow,
Mhm.
that's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you for sharing that. So again, we should never, never underestimate, honestly, the power of our message. Again, your focus should be on your message. That's the
Mm.
key thing. That's the value. Not who is there, not yourself. It can be one person deliver with the same enthusiasm and the same, love and passion and fire for it. Again, just thinking about this as well, sharing the story. I don't know if some of you have heard about Billy Graham. I'm sure if you are a Christian, you definitely have heard of him.
Yes.
One of the greatest preachers that have ever existed in our time, who spread the word. Like, I don't know if you've heard about how he got converted. It was this another person, evangelist and all, who was preaching. He had gone to preach a certain day. He knew that people would come from all over. One person showed up. Billy Graham showed up. That day gave his life to Christ. And he was thinking, oh my goodness, for everything, just one person. But can you imagine the lives that that one person carried? The billions of lives that because of him, Billy Graham came to give his life. He had gone and impacted billions and billions of lives. Never underestimate. It may be a family you are touching that might become the president of a nation tomorrow that will deliver that nation. Thanks to you. And they will come back to give thanks to you, thanks to that message that Flora delivered, Janet delivered, Igba delivered, Sarah, Francis. They will come back to you. Be true, be authentic to your message and your calling. And honestly, it's incredible. You will see the transformation. It will be. And just keep having confidence in yourself. Anybody wants to comment, anybody wants to ask a question, then we're going to go further. Again, some few more tips, and then we'll get a homework for after Christmas. I think our next session will be after Christmas, but you have a lot to prepare. If you have any questions, please do ask me now. Anyone has any questions? Perfect, no questions. How did you, I'm using feeling now, okay? I'm doing it intentionally. Or when you deliver your message, great, amazing. What was the energy? What was the experience? Let me not use feeling, okay? Because it's short term. How can you describe, after you've just delivered a brief message here, what would you say about yourself? What would you say about your performance or your message, the way you delivered it? What would you say? We'll start with Flora.
Qu'est-ce que tu...
Yeah, we can hear you, Flora. Oh my goodness.
Unmute yourself, Flora. You are muted. Yes, yeah.
After I delivered the message, I felt, oh, I shouldn't use feel, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. After delivering can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. It was encouraging to know that I've been able to deliver a message that I wanted to pass over to my audience. That was quite encouraging.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. We are going back to Janet.
I felt very great, and bit by bit, I'm building up my confidence.
Oh, thank you very much. Iqbal, thank you, Jeannette. Comment tu t'es sentie après délivrer le message que tu as donné aujourd'hui? Donc, les encouragements, tout ce qu'on t'a dit, qu'est-ce que toi-même, comment tu t'es sentie?
Je me sens bien, je sentir euh, moins, moins de dégâts d'avant. Juste, c'est pas 100% parce que moi, tellement j'ai vivre avec ces enfants, c'est comme mes enfants. Je gardais toujours les contacts avec eux. J'attends juste le temps ma situation, ça sera changée pour aller chercher les endroits qui sont où les enfants ici pour faire ça.
Mais à sentir comme tu as senti aujourd'hui, c'est bien.
C'est trop, ah oui, oui, c'est trop bien.
So she said she felt good the way she delivered the message, and she will because of her situation for now, and she will also go out there to look those children to continue to support them. So she felt really good. Yeah. Thank you. So for myself, I would say, and for me today, it's when I said, because the session for me, it was not the first time, and I'll said it now as Janet said, it builds a lot all the time when you start sharing it in the front of people and you have guidance, and also after deliver the message to listen the feedback, it makes me feel good, and then also to continue to put more, as Dr. Sylvia said, I didn't use the acronym like JIMBA. So next time I'm gonna put it the way Dr. Sylvia said it, and makes the message easier, even though you didn't even write anything here, but to see this, it's really guiding and give you the direction. So thank you very much.
Amazing. Wonderful. Who else is going to share?
Everyone has shared already.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Thank you. And I'm going to listen to that, I'm sure. I'm super proud of you all. Are we all proud of ourselves?
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. And maybe you can prepare for next time. We're going to do a longer message, okay?
Okay.
You want to prepare something else, or you want to keep fine-tuning this, make it longer? I don't know.
Yes.
Bigger, more, I don't know what you want to. Just depends. Again, stay on your field. Stay on something you're passionate about. Stay on something you love, which will be great, because most probably that will become your message, that will become your mission and all that. So it is okay if you want to keep doing that. So what we can go now, we can go into breaking your message, like I said, with Sarah's case, that example, having a background information first, like why is this? Why is this? What is happening? What's the current state of things? And why are you doing this? So of course, if you know the current state of things, women are abused, women are disadvantaged, women are oppressed, women are going through a lot of, emotional problems and all that, then I can share why I'm doing what I'm doing. My reason for doing this is because there is a need, there is lack of this in our community, and I believe that I am suited to do that. Give your knowledge, give your passion, talk about your passion, talk about your strengths. It's an opportunity for people to show people that you know what you are doing. You are confident in this area that you are working. You've got skills, you've got gifts, you've got talents. And then they can see what you have been doing. And then you show the things. And then obviously go out there. If you're asking for any support, you want people to join you, you ask for that and the proper actions that they have to take after this. Don't forget to say how they have to reach you, or how they can get involved in whatever message you are sharing with them, the benefits, how they can follow you after this, follow up to benefit from what you have just shared with them. So I want us to go a step further for next week. Whatever message we prepare, we're going to do it in an acronym. Okay. So again, we do not forget. It's so easy. Just write down, for example, what you want to talk about when we come. I mean, not next week, after Christmas. we would actually work on that. So do not worry. But in the meantime, and I want you to keep reminding yourself of who you are. What's your purpose? What's your greatest strengths? What are your achievements? We can't talk on every subject, okay? As much as it's easy, but honestly, if you call me to go teach geography about rocks, I will still teach with some Z, but I'm not gonna live there being fulfilled that I've just been teaching people about rocks and all that. So you want to do something that is linked with your calling, your purpose, your passion, and of course you cannot be everywhere at the same time. You want to be where you give the most impact. And do not bother. A lot of people, when they start speaking, they're going to places, maybe they are doing their own events, they are worried. Or what if nobody comes? Remember, we've just shared with you cases where these were top people, these were evangelist preachers who've been preaching for so long. 2 people showed up the first time, one of them gave him the money he needed. The second time, one person showed up, and this person went out to impact billions of lives, and thanking him for bringing him to that, awareness of the power of God in his life. So it's so important. If they are sending you, it may be just for one person, it's as relevant as ever. I'm sure most of you know Les Brown. He shared this story. He wrote, he's a great speaker, and he tells people speak with passion, with life. Even if you're speaking to one person, speak the same way that you speak to 10,000. And he has just come from delivering a paid speaking engagement, of course, to thousands of people. And he usually, when he's in the city, I think he was in New York, he also wrote this in one of his books. He actually wants to support young people. So he's told there's a community group there, a church, that whenever I'm around, feel free to call me. And if the youths want, I'm going to give them some talk, give them some guidance. I'll be there to deliver a message. I'm not going to charge you. He charges so high. It will be for free. Just make use of me each time I'm here. He had come to New York. He's delivered his message, and they called him that he has to be there to deliver the message to the young people. And he went there. He said he waited for the first 30 minutes. He was supposed to talk for about 2.5 hours. 30 minutes. I think just 3 people showed up. He waited again for 1 hour, and he asked that man, "Are you joking?" About 5 people were there, young people. Waited, he said, "I am so busy. I've come here, I've told you I want to give to you for free. I want to share, and you bring 5 people to take out 2.5 hours of my time." So he got up and then he spoke. And then I think in speaking, he didn't speak for all the time that he was supposed to speak. He shared his disappointment. And he said, okay, he has finished for today, and there's no point because there are few people. One of the boys there said, "Mr. Les, I've watched you all my life. I've read your books. You've told us consistently, speak with passion, speak with zeal to one person the same way you will speak to millions. Today you came here, I was looking for transformation. I came here because I was burdened, I was tired, and I believed something was in you to transform me, but you just disregarded us. You disregarded the few people. My heart was broken." He said, "You are a hypocrite. You tell everybody, but you came here because of the numbers. You did not deliver like you. You didn't. I was yearning. I was looking so forward to meet you in person." He said he was about to justify. He stood there looking. He said, "You cannot make excuse." And then immediately he was reminded of his own very words. He was reminded of his own very words. I think he left, but he said when he went to the hotel room, he could not sleep. And the boy kept talking, he could hear him in his mind play. And he apologized at the end. He was making all sorts of excuses. He said he's truly sorry. Yes, he was carried away by his own ego, his own personal desires to see the numbers because he's been speaking in big engagements. And he said from that day, he apologized profusely. And he said he never, never repeated that. He ensured that he lived what he spoke, even if it was one person, because he had the potential to transform that boy that day, but he left that boy disappointed and without hope because he could not deliver to a few of them because he knew that was going to meet a crowd of young people. And this is him sharing. It was him sharing. So he was saying he is so sorry, and he couldn't have apologized more for him not doing that, him not speaking, because of course now he has forgotten that he's a messenger to heal the brokenhearted, to give hope. He's been so carried by his paid engagement, the thousands he speaks to, and he came now to underlook a crowd of young, broken men. And he said he asked God to forgive him as well. And since then, he's never done that again. I think he went back there to make up for that time. And he's just one person, two people will do the same energy. Remember, you're coming to impact a life, to save a life, to transform a life, to inspire someone to start that dream that they have always hoped for. They were fearful, but you were that evidence to them that they can dream and take actions because you took action and you are going in the right path. You are successful. So never underestimate the power of your word. Remember again, it doesn't matter how many people. And that's why I said, remember when we were saying, if we are speaking to 10,000, we feel afraid, maybe they are that. No, it's not important. 10,000 what? Your message. What's the value? What's the value? What's your gift? Why are you giving this message? Why you? Why not another? Why did you choose this message? It's not by chance. You could have chosen any other message. You want to be a part of this mission to maybe inspire women, to bring women together, like through the Braveheart Conference, Florida, you are sharing from your church. You want to see so many women come and their lives are transformed by taking part in this as well. You have a zeal, and most probably for some of us, it's not really going there at the forefront. We can always serve. Not everyone has to be like the top. Everyone cannot be the pastor, for example, in a church, but you are serving still in that ministry using your greatest gifts, and your message is still clearly heard there. So never underestimate where you are placed, the role you are playing. You've been given that role because you have what it takes to deliver it. You have been wired in a way, your own experiences, to share that and allow people to relate to you and have hope and see why they have to attend, why they have to be part of this, why they have to help people. I want you to always remember. And again, one thing I want you to understand, what is the goal of communication? Why do we communicate? Why did you have to do the talk you just did? Why am I speaking to you right now? If I ask you why, what is the key? There may be several ones, but if that key attribute is not accomplished in any communication, the communication might as well not have taken place. It's of no use. It's worthless. It's valueless. What is that key? Anybody? You can say anything. It's not no right, no wrong.
Can you repeat the question, please, Dr.
What
Sonia?
is the key reason why we communicate, or the key, whatever message? What do you want? Who is listening to you? What is the reason? Why do I even talk to you? Why am I talking right now? Why am I communicating with you? Why did you share what you just shared? Key element. If that
Anything,
element is not present after every communication, the communication might as well not have ever taken place because it's of no use. It's not achieved any purpose.
The key of the communication is because we have to understand each other.
I love that. Understanding. Understanding. The goal of every communication is understanding. I might as well come here and start speaking in gibberish, like these young people will say. Speak a strange language, no matter how great, beautiful. If you don't understand me, you'll be like, why were you here? It's absolutely of no use. Absolutely of no use. The key is understanding. And Sarah shared something like, in my books, there's no point I could use all the big, powerful words. No, but I want people of this message is designed for everyone. Those who have studied so much, those who have not studied. I must be able to speak in a language where they can understand me. You're going to speak to children, young babies in nursery. The same me, I can't come and speak to them. The goal why I'm going there is not to showcase myself, or it's not just to give some. I want you to understand so you may get the value. If you don't understand, you will not be able to get the value of what I'm sharing with you. Am I right? You'll not be able to get, like I said, the message is the key, the value. And that reason is understanding the purpose. So remember, whenever you don't want to be so, I used to be super, super fast when I started before in secondary school. I would speak so fast, and people always ask, can you repeat it again? Can you? I don't know where I was rushing to, but gradually, as it became my natural, I'm working with people. I learned to go slow. I learned to, sometimes I speak, I whisper, I pause. In fact, my daughter Latoya, and I've told her it's a training as well. I used to be that way. You know, when you're so fast, you're so impatient. It's a character of people who are impatient, honestly. If people are slow and talking to you, you want to complete their sentence because they're wasting so much time. Has anybody ever been in that? So I was that kind of person. And I don't blame my children can talk, but I know where they got this from. But Latoya, my daughter, and I'm really, yeah, she is impatient. Yeah, she's great, patient. I mean, at her age, I can't expect her to be like me, obviously, now. But you know, because I know and I'm working in these things now, so I'm training them differently from the way I was brought up and trained. You know, my parents did not, they were training me to become a doctor and all of that and things like that. So often when we are talking, because I will talk sometimes, I will pause. And I'm pausing. I've not finished talking. She'll join me. I'm still talking. She said, Mommy, but you stop. Latoya, just get some time. Just take some time. I'm allowed to stop, to allow it to sink in. And it happens quite often. And I realized, and I said, I'm going to train you more so you can listen. People may stop. They may breathe. She was videoing Destiny once. She had to do a video for a TV channel. Destiny paused. Destiny was talking. She stopped. I said, why did you? She said, she said, no. I said, Latoya, it's okay for you to talk and catch your breath. It's okay for you to talk and pause. It's very okay. In fact, it shows a high level of skill because you are giving people time to assimilate it, to take it in. And there is reflection. So remember, and then I will teach you other tips, some key things when you are speaking. I don't want to give you a lot today, okay? But I might share this, but I'll give it more in depth next after the holiday. Like I've told you, understanding in the best language, and that's why if you have to go speak to people in Spanish, you don't speak in Spain, you don't speak Spanish. What do you need? An interpreter. Right now we are speaking. Sarah is there with Igba interpreting. When Igba was speaking, the great, wonderful thing she said, if we didn't translate, some of you will leave here not having a clue of what she has said. So there is that translator. And you just stay true to your message. The person will translate it so they can be understanding and people can understand your message, the points you are making, the benefits to them, and why they can take that message to transform their lives, whatever you want to accomplish through your message. There is another thing. I'm not sure if you've noticed this, and I'm so conscious anyway. I don't think I'm even conscious because it's been so natural. When you speak, another thing that I want you to take note of. Maybe you're going to talk about people as feel like people who are addicted, a very sensitive topic, okay? People who are alcoholic, avoid using you. At one point, think you're just blaming them, you're condemning them. Get in. We do this. I remember even sometimes when I talk, I use I, myself, and then I mention something, it's not me. Destiny will come in. Mommy, were you an alcoholic? Because I am using myself now, but it's to make you, it's that relatability. So you can relate. We all experience this as humans. You see, too often as humans, we are moved sometimes by our emotions. Yes, because we go through, it's not necessarily you. You have learned so well. You're not moved by your emotions. When I share these things, it's not like I'm struggling in that area, but I want you to understand that I am with you. And that is a powerful force. You relate to people, you come down on their level, they can resonate with you. You are not pointing the finger. You are saying, I hear you, I feel your pain. Because as humans, even though I might have overcome this, I had my own time. It's a journey. When I was broken and shattered, I've overcome that. And now you too can overcome. If I could do this, you can do it. Together we can thrive. So just use this. Go you, I, we. Just ensure that it's not you. I want your life to be better. I want you to this, that. Even sometimes when I post things, I'm just so aware. I just check like to make sure like we, us, this is more like, wow, someone can really understand me. I shared a message. I share messages so much in different platforms that unfortunately, like sometimes I don't have the time to check back. If I had to check every feedback, honestly, I will not be able to do all the work I do because it's enormous. So sometimes I will come back before I've left message. I shared a message. Sarah, you remember the topic we did the other time? It was on Zoom at Voice of Nations when we talked of forgiveness. That Priska said, oh my goodness, her life had changed. I shared that video, but I wrote a message just summarizing, caption on it. I shared it on LinkedIn. I never went back and checked. A week after, someone I do not know, a professional from, was it Canada or America? She sent me a message. She said, Dr. Sylvia, I just want to let you know that I cried, I sobbed when I read your message. It spoke so deeply to me. Thank you. Thank you. I've been trapped in unforgiveness, blaming people. I just want to let you know that I'm so grateful. If there's one person your message has touched, know that is me. I spent after 1 week, I felt not really bad. Of course, I just apologized. I'm sorry, this, and I was so thankful. I said, know that I'm there and thank you for sharing. I reminded her again, uplifted her, and all of that. So we can never know who we are touching. Don't follow like the thousand of likes. Some people will not speak out. Some people will be in silent. I remember during the lockdown, after the lockdown, you know, Sarah, we did a lot of stuff online. Clubhouse, like every single day I was on Clubhouse for 6 months consecutively, every single day, Monday to Friday. And then we'll be live. I will literally go to, I don't know these people, they never comment. I'll go to a restaurant, honestly, even like Cameroonian gatherings, someone will come and meet me. Dr. Steve, I know you. I follow you. Some even call you a TV program. I'll be laughing. I don't have a TV. This is what you meant. Honestly, they have never commented. One of them said, I wanted to leave Facebook. It was becoming so toxic. You were the only reason I stayed because every day I looked up to your post. I looked up. So don't let those results, especially in today's world, people are going through so much. Don't be guided by how many people comment, how many people like. Some people are so hurt and broken. They don't even want to be identified that they've liked your post, which will mean that they are struggling in that area. But deep down, they recognize that you have touched them. They might come back to you, or they might just go slowly, waiting for a day to share their testimony. A few other people that we've touched, Sarah, there was this lady, incredible. She hasn't ever shared that with us yet, but she said, it's a testimony, it's a book. You people don't know what you did, Dr. Sylvia. When I met you, the first Global Women Leadership Summit I attended in London, my life has completely transformed. I went back to university. I went back to this. She's never really told us the full story. She said she wouldn't tell us yet. But the transformation, she said, it will come out in a book. So, but you can think, oh, we went there, no impact. We went there, just few people. No. I'm just sharing all of this to encourage you. Keep the fire. Keep sharing and people will be drawn. That's the difference between an authentic transformational speaker. You share what you live because you're passionate about it. Shows in the way you speak, the way you show up, the way you express yourself. And you believe. You cannot share something you don't believe in. Who agrees with me? You can tell that you're just, what impact? Have you ever met anybody who just came and share information with you? That's the difference. When people share information is not inspirational, is it? It's just, this is information. Leaflets, take it and do what you want to do. Am I right? Have you ever met anybody who shared to you and was just giving information? There was no passion, there was no zeal. How did that speak to you?
You don't get convicted.
I love that. And I'm sure you don't want to be that kind of speaker. Definitely. Sarah said something. Have you ever been to a room to listen to someone and you fell asleep? Not because you're tired, but because I mean, there's a different case when you've not, slept all night, so you are tired. No matter how great it is, you fall asleep. But just because it's so, have you ever been in that case?
Yeah.
Like Sarah was saying, the lady that, yeah, I mean, can you imagine? You want to be able to step in, and honestly, there is when you walk in with authority, everybody stops to listen to you. We all have got that because we are all unique. There is something about you that no one has. And when you show up with that confidence, we are like, wow, how can I learn to be like her? It's like when the eyes just show up the way they just do, the same in this body. No one can dispute the fact that they are the leaders when it comes to bringing sight to this body. You just want to follow it. Even the day is going to let you fall, it didn't see well and you stumble. You're not going to say, I'll stop believing in the eyes. Who else can you believe in? You can't believe in your ears to lead you and you close your eyes. Do you see what I mean? You want to become so, what's the word I'm looking? Indispensable, so valuable. People say this, my dad said this to me. You know, in our world today, we are so much about tolerance. You can't just stay in a place because it tolerates you. Come on, that's the lowest level. My dad said, my daughter, stay in places. Go to serve, whether they tolerate you or not, it's okay. You serve, you're going for a purpose to deliver, and you leave. Stay in places where you are appreciated and valued, not tolerated. Don't stay in a place because they have tolerance for you. No. If they cannot recognize your value, your word, you're not supposed to be there. Even in the Bible, there's a passage that says, go there, whatever house you come, you want to preach the word. If they listen to you, fine. If they don't, dust your feet off and leave. You have so much value. You want to be so convicted. I only add value. And I'm going to share this with us women. It's just come to my spirit now. So many of us are in marriages. I know marriage can be tough. Okay, I've gone through. If you've heard me speak, I think a lot of people have been saying that I need to share a lot now about maybe my relationship, my home, my family, how I managed to bring up children in this way and have a stable home and still thrive. So I'm planning that maybe I'll do more of this in the new year. A lot of incredible women who are saying that because they say too often as professionals, we either go profession, and then we lose, our marriages fall apart, our children, our homes fall apart because we are not present. And they are like, and I know, honestly, if I tell you, my marriage has been my greatest challenge in my life. Okay. And if I were not a Christian, I think I would have been divorced. But I thank God it was for a purpose. It was to break me, break my husband, so that we have no other to trust and rely but God. So I know what we can go through, and I thought God called me for this purpose because he knew the person that I was. Despite this, honestly, you asked me that, can I go through some of these challenges again without the blink of an eye? I would say yes, because I was unshakable. Okay, it got to a point, I don't know, maybe so many women and I think I'm using my story to share a lot. Even with my husband, we've done Power Couple, we share a lot here. I'm not hiding anything. There were times when maybe so many of you, a stage where I was naive, I was great professional, okay, doctor this, you've got a lot of doctors, professors, my colleagues I worked with who had zero confidence. At home, they were down. At home, they were abused. At home, they had no say. At home, they were slaves. Title does not give you what? It's your growth, spiritual, personal growth and development. That transformed my life, never my education and my studies. So at the point, despite being that profession, I grew up for so long, the last child, everybody almost was there for me. You know, that kind of, oh my goodness, we'll share this another time. It's 10 past 1. But I will share this. What I just want to say, my beloved sisters, my beloved friends, my beloved leaders, my beloved ladies, you will go through challenges of many kinds, okay? If it's in your marriage, one of the things that will keep you unshakable, you must know who you are. One thing was obvious. It didn't matter what my husband said to me. I knew who I was. I was confident. It got to a point where you know that you know so much who you are that you don't need, like I said, who doesn't create a thing? Anything they use to define that thing is mere opinion, because the creator of that thing defines the purpose of that thing and knows what is embedded within that thing, knows the power. So every opinion from my husband, whoever, was merely opinions and they didn't matter. I knew who I was. It came to a point and women, life, words are life or death to their core. You cannot keep listening to deadly words from an ex, from a spouse, from a mother-in-law, from a father-in-law, and think any spiritual whatever in you will make you come alive. If you place yourself in that, and I'm not saying run away, don't get me wrong, don't run away, okay? I didn't run. It built me, it sharpened me. I was like a stage, but God told me He was calling me for a purpose and probably to lead women. I just said, if I were divorced, I say this laughing, and my pastor once said that to me as well. The passion with which I speak, most husbands would have stopped their wives from coming to my events. That woman will make you run your marriage, leave your marriage. If I had left my marriage, okay, so it would have interfered with my divine calling. Do you see what I mean? Because some men will discredit my work. Oh, she's just going to take women off their marriages, but they don't have that excuse. My marriage is not broken. It's as powerful as it could be. I don't want to take women off their marriages. I want them to understand their role, become so unshakable that you understand and make your husband know that he is where he is. He is blessed because of you in their life. Who finds a wife, finds a good thing and obtains favor. You must be so unshakable. You must say it so loud. I am the light of this home. You must speak life when there is negativity. If you start using words that are degrading, you must speak life. Words are life or dead. Something that's dead has no power. Of course, it only kills. But when something is alive, death is the absence of life. So if you still have life in you, you cannot be dead. If you bring life in any environment, you take over. That environment becomes lively because life has the power to live, to multiply, to take over. Death kills, destroy destinies. You must know, like I'm telling you, it will spill in every area. It's not just for you to come and speak publicly, but you need to be convicted in who you are. You need to know that you have mistakes, you have flaws, you are imperfect, perfectly imperfect. That's perfectly fine. God is not interested in those who are perfect. If you are well, you don't need a doctor, okay? But you know that I'm working through this. I'm working through my own imperfection. It doesn't give anyone the power to describe me based on my weakness. No. For goodness sake, I've got some strengths. My strengths define what I can do. Define me for what I can do. If you cannot, I will teach you because I know. So the same confidence and authority that you deliver elsewhere, you deliver consistently wherever you are. Some people may be stubborn. Don't go. I'm not saying fight. You can just speak it in you. You don't need to speak aloud. Some people maybe they won't want you to speak words alive or dead. As you're speaking, what you are hearing are your own words. You can close your ears. You can walk away from deadly environment. Leave the environment at that moment and fill yourself with words that are life and empowering. And step in later. So I'm going to leave you today and we'll share what I wanted to share. I've not forgotten, don't worry. Some of you especially, it just came to me to share to us women because unfortunately, we can be really powerful. I've seen so many, I work with so many women, but in our homes, we are broken. Don't allow anyone, their insecurity to make you insecure. Do not. No one has permission. But if you don't know the truth about yourself, then unfortunately, people will tell you who you are. You need to be confident. And that's why I want you, like Sarah said, keep going. 50 words. Go beyond 50 that define you. As you hear and hear, it sinks to your subconscious. Your mind begins to amplify it. And you know that you're a blessing. You are a blessing. You don't go intentionally to hurt people, to destroy them. You will make mistakes. You're sorry. But you know that when you step into people's life, they are blessed because you add value. You add value. If they cannot recognize you, you're not going to stay there and whatever. Fine, you might be there. You can't just abandon, for example, your child. Even, spouse to some extent. Pray for them. Help to be patient and all of that. And then I think the Lord will lead you. Thank you all so very much. It's been wonderful again, having this incredible moment with you. And we're going to stop now. I know Sarah is looking at the time now and I'm in great trouble.
We are on quarter past. Thank you, Doctor. You are not trouble. Next time I'll let you know before 2 minutes.
Exactly, you have to do that before.
Because you always add value. So thank you very much. We're gonna see you on Friday. Please come on Friday. Thank you very much. We love you so much. And
Thank you
thank
so
you to
much.
Dr.
And
Silva.
please
God
leave your
bless you.
comments about the session today. Just let us know how it was. We want to hear from you, please. What you
Please,
took
you can
today.
leave the comment on the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you
Awesome.
so much.
Thank
Okay,
you all so
bye.
much. Have a wonderful day. And remember your homework. Thank you. And see you on Friday. See you all on Friday.
Thank you.
Yeah, on Friday.